Students, my name is Lillian Mills. I'm your interim dean, and I want to congratulate you on your 2021 graduation. What an unusual and often difficult year it's been, and yet you have persevered, and we are so proud that you have earned your degree and are launching out into the arms of 100,000 Longhorn alumni. Get in touch with them and keep in touch with us. Come visit the 40 acres. Tell your professors about your career successes, your ups and downs, your family, the cities you visit, and everything you want us to tell the next generation of students. We are going to always be proud of you. And in this celebration, I wish you congratulations and hook 'em horns.
Thank you, Dean Mills. I would also like to welcome all of you. My name is Trent Thurman, Director of the MSTC program, and today we celebrate the students who have completed the requirements for the Master of Science in Technology Commercialization degree. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome the spouses, partners, parents, children, relatives, friends, and professors of this graduating class. Speaking of those people, and you graduates certainly know this, everyone here contributed to your success over the last year. So I want to take a few minutes to recognize these important people. First, the families. Thank you for all you have done to support, encourage, and help our MSTC graduates reach this important milestone. Next, our distinguished faculty. Our world-class faculty are the heart and soul of the MSTC program. They teach MSTC with dedication and passion. Thank you for all you did and continue to do for our graduates. Last but certainly not least, the MSTC team that has served you well over the past year. Stuart Bone, Marcus Coleman, Sue Teal, Dave Swanson, and Kim Jones. Thank you all for what you do. Commencement, by definition, is a beginning. And while this represents the end of a long journey, it also represents the beginning of new challenges and opportunities. I congratulate all of you on this wonderful achievement. You have earned this day and should be proud of all of your hard work. As you all know, graduate school is not easy. It's a rigorous journey. You chose to pursue this graduate degree on top of lives that were already full and challenging. Graduates, today is a time to pause and reflect on all that you have accomplished and to look forward to all that you will become. During your program of study, you have acquired the knowledge and experience that will help you achieve the next level in your professional lives. It is my belief that among us today, from the class of 2021, are present and future visionaries, innovators, entrepreneurs, and civic leaders. What is equally impressive has been your ability to navigate your educational, physical, and mental journey through a global pandemic. Although you have certainly not had the most traditional path to graduation, you can relish in the fact that you have all completed your academic journey through unprecedented times without losing focus or dedication. For this reason alone, you deserve a well-earned round of applause. Congratulations. Without a doubt, you will continue to make a profound impact professionally and in your communities. I am confident of this because of what I've already seen through your leadership here at McCombs. As students, you have shaped the MSTC experience for the entire community and left the program better off than you found it. During your academic pursuits, you have formed strong bonds with your classmates, and you have extended your network for years to come. Looking back at your time here at McCombs, I am reminded of the passion you all bring to your education, a passion that I am certain will translate to whatever paths you choose in your future. As you move forward, value that passion and remember to reinvest it through your continued involvement with the MSTC program, the McCombs School of Business, and the University of Texas at Austin. Join the Alumni Network, accept a committee placement if offered, agree to serve on one of our boards if asked. At the University of Texas, we say what starts here changes the world. And as director of this program, I know we have world changers in the class of 2021. Today, we are honored to award you a graduate degree from the University of Texas at Austin, one of the premier universities in the world. And as you begin your lives beyond the MSTC program, we couldn't be more proud to call you alumni of the McCombs School of Business and the University of Texas at Austin. Congratulations. And now we have a few awards to present. The Kosmetsky Scholar Award honors Dr. George M. Kosmetsky, who served as Dean of the McCombs School of Business for 16 years. Kosmetsky scholars earned an overall grade point average of 4.0, and that's as good as it gets during their entire MSTC education. It's a very rare feat indeed, and this year we have 2 Kosmetsky scholars. I'm proud to announce that this year's Kosmetsky scholars are Jared Hopper and Ziba Magnogina. The next award recognizes the student that exhibits outstanding leadership as voted on by his or her peers. In 2016, the award was renamed the Gary Cadenhead Award in Outstanding Leadership to recognize the former program director. This year's Gary Cadenhead Award in Outstanding Leadership goes to 2 of your classmates, Amit Dubey and Clay Holberg. The next award is the Outstanding Student Award and is nominated and selected by your MSTC faculty and staff. I'm proud to present this year's Outstanding Student Award also to 2 of your classmates, Michael Banta and Bryce Jers. And now some faculty recognition. The Kate Mackey Outstanding Faculty Award was named in honor of a longtime MSTC faculty member who retired in 2018. And while this year's winner was unable to join us today because of her commitments as Associate Dean for the MS programs, I ask you to join me in a warm round of applause for this year's faculty winner and 3rd-time winner, Jade DeKinder. I now want to recognize and thank one of our most distinguished faculty members and the winner of the 2021 McCombs Amplify Award, Melly Price. In addition to being an incredible instructor, she is also the Executive Director of Texas Venture Labs. We have kindly asked her to share with you all the importance of inclusive teaching and how has it impacted her teaching. Please welcome Melly Price.
Well, hello, wonderful class of 2021. It was such an honor to serve as your new venture creation professor. Together, we made it through quite a year, no doubt about it. It wasn't that long ago that I was in your shoes as a student, as a working parent in graduate school, and let me say, it was not easy then, and I really commend you all for adding to it a global pandemic and an unprecedented winter storm. But I say you thrived through this year-long program, and I say you thrived because when I look out at you all and I would see you class after class, you were resilient, you were committed to learning, you were determined, you were persevering in just extraordinarily difficult circumstances, and you adapted, and you did it all with grace and dignity, and that's something I think you all should be just phenomenally proud of. I want to share with you that you actually inspired me to be the best person and professor I could be. In my own moments of wondering what in the world is going on, I was able to look at an amazing group of bright leaders who we're going to get the most out of this, and just rose above in every occasion. I would see you in my office hours. I would see you in my classes asking questions, staying curious. And those are the characteristics of people who go out and make wonderful change in the world. So thank you for that. Thank you for the opportunity to teach and to learn alongside you. Our class demonstrated just a lot of character and integrity throughout the semester, and I'm really proud of the diversity of our class. That is an important element of making a great cohort, and super proud of that, the work that we did to make a great set of cohorts, and for your startups, watching you all work together was fantastic. And then for me personally, each of you filled out my feedback form, and every class I got to hear what you needed, and that helped us iterate the class together. And we changed things as we needed to make the class a phenomenal experience. We created space in a virtual classroom that helped elevate the voice of our introverted students. A lot of times they don't talk as much in class, and I think we did a really great job creating some space for folks. Those of us that talk a lot learned how to maybe be quiet in Zoom and listen. I think there was a lot of great things that came out of a virtual learning environment. And we learned to share and to debate and to make the most of the class in that space. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you all in person and continuing the spirit of networking that the MSTC alumni community brings together. So thank you for entrusting me with the Amplify Award. It means a lot to me to be recognized for trying to create an inclusive environment. And I couldn't have done it without you all. Just phenomenal class this year, so thank you. Very grateful. Nelson Mandela said that education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world, and I think that's a great quote for this year. I want to say congrats on your graduation, and I implore you to move forward in the world and create change and inspire others. You guys did a great job. Hook 'em.
It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished speaker, John Joyo-Prayitno. John is president, CEO, and co-founder of Alafir Biosciences, where he oversees the general operations, sales, and distribution for the company. John has over 15 years of entrepreneurial experience from founding, launching, and growing different companies ranging from medical, distribution, automotive, and consulting. Most importantly, John is a 2013 graduate of the MSTC program. Please welcome John Joyo-Prayitno.
Congratulations, MSTC class of 2021. You survived. Well done. It is truly an honor to be here with you today, celebrating this significant milestone in your lives. Thank you, Trent, Marcus, Stewart, and the entire MSTC and McCombs staff for including me. This program has meant so much to me and has had such a positive impact on my life. I've always been an entrepreneur, something I can't seem to help. The MSTC program made me a better entrepreneur. It changed me and shaped me in a way that can be difficult to describe. It's something that I feel ready for any business challenge that lies ahead. When I approach challenges, I think about them differently and get to the answers more quickly. The processes and teachings you learned during the last year become second nature as you continue to put them into practice and exercise them. 10 years ago, I co-founded a medical device company called Alafir Biosciences, based on technology licensed from the Biomedical Engineering Department here at UT Austin. I brought this into the MSTC program with me and fortunately found a great team that was interested in helping drive this technology through the program. Before the program, my company was headed down a path with our technology that I now know would have had a very low likelihood of success for various reasons. Pricing and reimbursement issues, extremely difficult regulatory path, and numerous others. During that first semester, using the quick look methodology, we found a much better opportunity for our technology. After continued due diligence, we pivoted. 4 years later, we had finished product development and preclinical studies, raised over $13 million, received FDA clearance, hired an amazing team, and began manufacturing and selling our first product, VersaWrap. And it has been improving patients' lives ever since. It's the best of feelings. There is so much uncertainty in life and business that we can't predict or do anything about. But post-MSTC, I was confident that I had done everything I could to rule out uncertainty in any way that I could. Confident that I was prepared, confident that I had done the work, the right work, to know where we needed to go and what needed to be done. Thanks to lessons learned as an MSTC, I knew I was ready. Let's take a moment to appreciate what you have just accomplished. 1 short year that probably felt like 5 short years. The MSTC program is one of the most challenging years of one's life. I know because I barely survived it. Not only did you survive it, you just completed it amidst a global pandemic. As far as I am concerned, you are all champions. Over the last year, many people had their lives put on hold while others were completely derailed. All of you graduating today did not let that happen to you. You should be very proud of that. You have proven that you are doers, my favorite kind of people. You chose to forge ahead and persevere. You chose not to defer your admission or push back achieving your goals. You powered through it, made the most of a tough year, and you moved yourselves forward. You were ready. If you keep this up, you will stay ahead of the curve. Being ready is so important if you're ambitious and you dream big. Who knows where life will take you, what doors might open in front of you, or what opportunities and challenges you will face in the future. But whatever they are, I am certain that you will be ready, because during the past year, you have proven that you are the kind of person that will be ready. My understanding is that there has been no class to participate as much virtually as yours did. While that is impressive, in my opinion, it also means that your MSTC journey is not yet complete. There is a powerful alumni group. 8 years later, I still keep in touch with many of my classmates, some on a weekly basis. I feel comfortable reaching out to them if there is something I need. If any of them reach out to me, I make them a priority. In addition to my graduating class, I reached out to some of the MSTC alumni that graduated during the prior 2 to 3 years, who worked in interesting industries and jobs. I also connected with the class behind me whenever I had the chance. This is work that is worth putting in. For your class, due to the circumstances of 2020, I believe this is especially important. To me, the education and the network have been equally valuable. I still learn from my classmates to this day. Take the time and keep in touch with each other. Once you're comfortable getting together in person, do it if you can. Attend alumni events. Actively put in the energy to meet as many people as you can, and you will continue to learn and grow through the McCombs family. In closing, continue to be ready all along your journey. Put energy into relationships and your McCombs MSTC network. The opportunities waiting for you there are immense. Congratulations on a well-fought victory. You earned this. I look forward to meeting each of you in person at the next McCombs alumni event. Please come say hello. Thank you for having me, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, John, for your inspiring remarks and dedication to the McCombs School of Business and the MSTC program. It is now my pleasure to introduce Program Manager Stuart Bone, who will read our student names as we recognize our graduates of the class of 2021. Stuart?
Ricardo Max Adams. Price Ashley. Joanna Ayala. Scott Andrew Ballinger. Michael Banta. Magdalena Barczyk. Vajesh Baga. David Boslavsky. Robert Philip Brushaber. Amanda Cavallari. Brandon Collicher. Chad Comunali. Ben Conrad. Fernando Cordova. Sam Craig. Cole Donaldson. Amit Kumar Thube. Alejandra Escoto. Jason Featherston. Ryan Christopher Fitzgerald. Clayton Fullwood. Cassidy Blomers. Fernanda Sampson Gomez. Grigory Gonastarev. Grant Herban. Stephen Hoey. Clay Holberg. Dr. Jennifer Hull. Jared Hopper. Bryce Jers. Peter Kaminsky. Laura Lynn Kennedy. Jason Jonathan Coons. Dylan Lazowski. Nelson Lobos Jr. Eric Lum. Zeba Magnosia. Zara Alejandra Mendoza. New Win. Adam Noonan. Juan Ortega. Ositanachi Namdi Otugo. Akash Vijay Patel. Dallas Posey. Eric Prebala. Miguel Angel Roblero. Jack Ryan. Jorge Luis Cifuentes. Nick Stratford. Jimmy Threet. Kevin Tran. Alex Vandree. Vivek Vikraman. Byron Vanida. Kevin Waters. Bert Willis. Kyle Witherspoon. Andre Zoilescu. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Master of Science in Technology Commercialization, Class of 2021. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Class of 2021. You did it. We wish you the best of luck as you commence on the next phase in your journey. Hook 'em.